What's going on? Welcome back. TorchedFF. Pleasure to have you here. I invite you to your yoga mat. Today we are going to focus on strength. So it's yoga for strength. I've heard a lot of people talk about how you can't build strength doing yoga, and that is certainly not the case. Now, while I love going to the gym, I go to the gym probably about 5 times a week. I like calisthenics, I like lifting weights, but you can build strength right here on your yoga mat. So let's warm up. Feet to touch, knees wide. Rest the forehead on the mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. One thing that I notice in class when I teach or watching people at the gym, people like to hold their breath when things get difficult. And it happens. I don't know why. Our central nervous system does not want us to do that. But when we are doing something hard, the best thing that you can do is breathe. So if you catch yourself not breathing, I invite you to exhale. Because it's most likely you were holding your breath if you weren't breathing. Inhale. Let it go. Left hand to the left side of the mat, right palm on top. Breathe into your right side body. Exhale. My invitation to you is to really lengthen your breath cycles. Reach to the opposite side of the mat. Inhale deeply into the left side. Pausing at the top is okay. Exhale slowly. Hands back through neutral. Tabletop position. Slide the knees underneath the hips, wrists stacked beneath the shoulders. Take some cats and cows. Inhale, pull the chest through. Exhale, round through the upper back. Inhale for cow, belly low, tail high. Exhale for cat. Pull the pit of your belly to the spine and round. Gaze to the pit of the belly. Inhale, cow, one more. Exhale, cat. Neutral spine. Slide the hands in closer to the knees. Toes tuck underneath so your toe mounds are pressing into the floor. Sit back to your heels. Feel the stretch in the bottom of the feet. Shift forward, shoulders over fingers. Feel this stretch in your wrists. Sit back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Notice I'm letting my heels rock out to stretch the pinky edge sides of the feet. Inhale forward. And now draw the heels towards one another to stretch the big toe mound side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, shift forward, stay forward. Rotate towards the left side to feel the pinky edge side. Inhale through middle. And rotate through the right side. Inhale through center. Exhale left. Now move slowly. There's going to be points in your wrists that are a lot more tender than the other. I want you to take extra time in that space to feel. I just recently took a mindful resilience training for trauma recovery through Veterans Yoga Project. And one of the quotes they gave was amazing. It landed very well with me. It said, yoga is not here to make you feel better. Yoga is here to make you feel better. So, feel better. Take the time in every pose to feel. Don't run from the feeling. When things get difficult, I invite you to stay. Tuck your toes underneath. Squeeze the earth so the middle knuckle of each finger pad lifts slightly. Eye of the elbow crease face forward. Press to hover your knees. Bear pose is here. Focus on your inhales and your exhales. Now imagine you're reaching your upper back toward the ceiling. The pit of the belly, you're drawing it up toward the ceiling, but you're still trying to keep your knees closer to the earth. Eye of the elbow forward, triceps turn underneath and squeeze towards one another. Shoulders back, extend all 4 corners of your neck long. Take a breath in. Stay for the release. Now, If I tell you how long we're going to be here or I don't, I wonder what makes it worse. You let me know in the comments. Take a breath in. Exhale. Take one more breath cycle. Stay for it. And out. Now, let nothing else move but your legs. Step back, high plank. Firmly press the mat away. Now, notice my upper shoulders, my back. I'm pressing down to find length and lift. This is called protraction of the scapula so that we can avoid rounding or scapular winging. Yeah, we want to be rounding through the upper back to avoid scapular winging. Take one breath in. Exhale, down dog. Press the mat away. Adjust your feet on the earth here on your mat. Spread your fingers wide. Allow yourself to relax and release in this moment. The whole purpose of building strength is so that we can find ease. There's a balance between the two. For as strong as you can be is as soft as you can be. The more soft you can be, the stronger you can be. So let yourself find stretch, find release, allow your head to hang heavy, press and reach the mat away to extend your hips higher toward the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, high plank, shoulders stack over wrist. Exhale, lower halfway. Pause halfway. Now, I invite you to lower your knees if you need them. Otherwise, keep your knees lifted. Elbows pull towards your side body and your hips. Keep your elbows right in line or slightly above of your elbow crease. Shoulders are stacked right in line for stability purposes. For 3, 2, flip the feet, toenails press. Inhale, straight arms, squeeze the triceps. Pull your hips to wrists. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Take a full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk your feet in a third of the way up the mat. High on the ball of your toes, as high as you can go. With your inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, bend. Let the inhale press you back up. Heels drop. Short down dog. We'll do that twice more here. Allow yourself to breathe through the struggle. It is what makes everything available in your body. When you hold your breath, shit gets hard. So breathe. Inhale, high on toes. Exhale, shift forward, lower half. Inhale, up. And press heels down. Beautiful job. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, high on toes. Exhale, move forward and lower. Press with the breath. Heels drop. Long down dog. Beautiful job. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step forward, lower your back knee, kneeling lunge. Breathe in, reach up. Cactus arms, squeeze the lats. Elbows reach wide. Inhale, reach up. Press both feet down, sweep the hands back. Pause here. Fingertips stretch wide, pinkies pull towards one another. With your inhale, frame your ears. Exhale, hands sweep back, straighten the back leg, high on the ball of your left toes. Inner thighs pull to one another. If you need to take up more space, you do so. Make sure your knee is stacked right over your hip or your ankle and drop your hip in line with the knee. The back knee doesn't need to be fully straightened, especially if that helps you to drop your back hip down. Inhale, straighten the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, crown forward. This is where you can straighten the back leg. Twist, left elbow on right thigh. Crescent lunge here for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay for the breath. Exhale, slowly open up, crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, warrior 3, sweep forward or reach forward to lift off. Hands to heart, pull the sternum through. Airplane arms, breathe in, reach back. Exhale, slowly rise. Left knee in towards chest. Firmly press down to extend up through your crown. Your strength is in your grounding here. Fingertips flex wide, everything is powerful. Full breath in. Exhale, sit in chair. Heels ground, fingertips stretch high. Biceps frame the ears. Notice, knees, if they're forward, pull them back. Actively reach your butt to the wall behind you like you can make prints on the wall. Inhale, lift the pelvis, lift the chest. Exhale, sink the hips. Breathe. Out. In. Out. Full inhale. Exhale. High on your toes, sweep the hands back. Lift the heels. So we're at the bottom here. Yep, heels and hips can touch for 3, 2. Softly lower the knees, rise to kneel. If you're on the mat, you can adjust. I'm gonna stick right here. Inhale, lift the chest, glutes engage. Exhale. Now, with your core stability, with strength, lean back onto your toes. Hands are here to help you balance. Rise to stand, breathe in. Exhale, chair. Hands at heart. Sweep the hands back, lift the heels. Breathe in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, rise, glutes engage. Hands can go to hips. Breathe in, lift the chest. Exhale, glutes engage, hips forward, chest high. Slowly release, hips to heels. Breathe in. Exhale, float the knees. This time, chair pose. Breathe. Exhale, sweep the hands back, heels lift. Stay focused, inner thighs squeeze to one another. Breathe in. Exhale, knees drop. Rise to kneel. Glutes engage, lift the chest. Exhale, camel. Elbows tight to support this back bend. Full breath. Exhale, rise and release, hips to heels. 1 inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, chair. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands plant, step back, high plank. Firmly press the mat away. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, lower halfway. Elbows toward hips, shoulders move forward. High plank, breathe in. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, hold low for 5, 4, 3, 2, high. Drop your knees out wide, untuck your toes, child's pose, variation. Elbows plant, head stays lifted. This is polar bear. That's what we'll call it here. Full breath in. Exhale. From here, keep your chest low to the mat. Shift forward, lift the elbows, upward facing dog. Shift forward, up dog, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Release it all. 1 more in. Exhale. Walk your feet in 1/3 of the mat. So hands are pretty close to your feet, according to where you are. You look like an A shape here. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, move forward. And bend the arms. Nose is really close to the floor. Breathe in. And sit back. Breath in. Let it go. Twice more. High on toes. Inhale, lean over your fingertips. Exhale to lower. Press the finger pads. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, hips back and down. Now, I don't know why I'm doing this shit and talking to you at the same time. We're gonna breathe. Focus on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it up. Heels drop. Beautiful job. Now step into a long down dog. Take an inhale. Release it out. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step forward, kneeling lunge. Right knee is down. Toes tuck or untuck. Breathe in, reach up. Cactus your arms, lift the chest. Inhale, reach up. Sweep the hands back, lean forward. Make sure this mic is dry because I broke the other one because it got wet. Rise up. Sweep back, lean forward, stay. Pinkies toward one another, fingertips stretch wide. Inner thighs squeeze, feet press down. Inhale, frame your ears. Exhale, extend the back leg. Reach your whole torso more forward. If your knee passes your ankle, take up more space. You can slide the back leg back. Inhale. Exhale, find depth. Soft bend in the back knee to help you sit lower. Inhale, frame your ears. Exhale, crown forward, twist to your left. Firmly root here through your feet, squeeze your inner thighs. Focus on your breath here. 5, 4, spread the toes, press the whole foot. 3, for 2. Now here, really ignite the back leg and turn your lifted heel inward toward the middle of the mat. Stay for 1. With your next breath, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, lean forward. Now press the front foot to lift the back leg, warrior 3 here. With your arms extended, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Tight as light. Breathe deeply. Exhale, reach the hands back. Fingertips stretch wide. Take a full inhale. Exhale. Breathe. With your exhale, slowly rise. Right knee in towards chest. Firmly press down to draw your right leg in. Foot can be flexed here like me, or toes point. Just be intentional about what you choose. Fill your lungs. Exhale. Slowly sink into chair pose. Maintain stability, maintain focus. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, hips back, knees behind toes. Full inhale. And out. Breathe. Out. In. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Take another in. Out. Of course, we're lowering all the way down to the earth. Hips plant, feet lift, interlace behind the thighs. Take a full breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, press your heels forward, head reaches back. Hover. Keep reaching with your arms forward. Engage the pit of the belly. When everything up here is active, your neck doesn't have to do it all. Keep reaching with the arms to squeeze more core for 3, 2. With your inhale, press down through the sit bones to lift up. Shoulder blades squeeze back, pull your sternum through. High boat. Knees don't have to be straight here. They can be bent. Full inhale. Exhale low. Stay for a breath. Exhale. High. In. And out. Focus on you. Take a full inhale. Exhale. Low boat. Now arms reach overhead. Keep this hollow body shape. Now we'll rock arms and legs long for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Find stillness first. And now rise back, high boat.
I invite you to take your feet. You can grab ankles or take peace sign fingers to your big toes. Now this is balance, but it's also strength. So press your feet into your hands and pull back on your feet. That tension creates stability and balance. Now, quads flex, shoulders back and down. Focus on one point. Now, here's strength. Reach past your toes. Inhale. Lower slowly all the way down to a hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to a seat. Legs crossed. Something that's comfortable in this moment, something that's supportive for you right here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale. One breath in and out. Hands plant. Step back in the high plank, however you'd like to get there. Core engaged, pit of the belly into the spine. Shift forward, breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows lower halfway. High, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high. Exhale, lower. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. High boat or high plank. Exhale, down dog. You know, you're just having one of those days. You're saying every pose but the pose that you're doing. Yeah, it's that day today. Drop your elbows down. This is dolphin pose. Heels reach towards the earth. They most likely will not touch. Unless you have a shorter stance and a whole lot of hamstring range, they won't touch. So be mindful of that. Be kind to your body wherever you choose to take it. Hang out here. Settle into your breath. Focus on reaching your hips up and back, heels towards the earth, and the pit of the belly in toward your spine. Just being here alone is a very strenuous place to be. And it is intense on the shoulders for flexibility. So you will build strength and flexibility just by breathing right here. Take 3 more. All right, now here's some fun. Spread the fingers wide. Index finger face forward, middle finger toward the top corners of the mat. Squeeze your core. Gaze between the thumbs. Breathe in. As you exhale, chaturanga, low push-up. Elbows lift, move forward to that low push-up. High push-up. Breathe it in. Exhale, downward facing dog. I got this from one of my teachers at Breathe and Flow. Flo, he does this a lot. Very great for strength building. We'll do 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale into dolphin. Inhale. Exhale, elbows stack over wrists. Inhale, high push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, elbows lower. Inhale, look at the thumbs. Exhale, core engaged, elbows lift over wrists. High push-up. Down dog. Amazing effort. Take 1 breath in. Exhale. We're going to do 3 more of those push shoulder presses that we started with, and we'll wrap it up. This is just episode 1. There will be more. We will build. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet in about 1/3 of the way. High on the ball of your toes. Breath in. Exhale, move forward and bend. Press with the breath. And back, heels drop. Stay focused. Inhale, high on toes. Exhale, forward and bend. Breathe it up. Heels drop. All right, last one. We're going real far, real deep. Stay focused. Try to touch your nose or bring it like a centimeter away from the earth. Inhale forward. Exhale, bend. Rise. Heels drop. Great job. Walk your feet in towards your hands and step them wide to the edges of the mat. Sway left to right. Shake your head yes and no. Take what feels good here. Breathe in. Exhale. Take another full inhale to the top. Open mouth, release it all. We'll slowly find our way to a deep squat, malasana. Heels on, toes out. If this is not nice, put a block under your hips or sit higher on your thighs. This is to open up the hips, to give us some space. This squat right here belongs to you. When you were a baby, this was normal. Just like breathing in through your belly and not up here in your chest and collarbone. This squat belongs to you. So if you do not have access to it, it's time to get it back. 2 minutes every day. Get comfortable in this space. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Focus on your pelvic floor, that space between your ass and your genitals. Take a breath, fill that up. Let it go. Inhale, create space. Exhale, allow for release. One more in. Let it go. Hands can support you. Hands rest behind as you lower your hips to the mat. Take your feet wider than the mat. Heels down, toes lift. Breathe and lift the chest. Exhale, rock your knees to the left. Twist, right hand outside thigh, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look over your back shoulder. Unravel, inhale through center. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, even if it's a centimeter further. Back through center. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, extend the legs long. Notice you can stay this wide. If you have the hip mobility, you can take your feet out wider. Hands stay out in front of you, arms stay long. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, crawl your fingers forward until your body doesn't want to go any further. Notice exactly where you need to be. Now, if you've extended far enough to where your elbows can bend and your forearms can rest, that's great. If you have the accessibility to continue moving forward, option to do so. Your breath is what makes this possible. Inhale deeply. Exhale. So when we take deep holds like this, people talk about, oh, I'm not flexible. Flexibility has so much to do with how strong you are, actually. The only reason that our bodies create such tension in our hamstrings or anywhere else in the body is because it doesn't believe that we are strong enough to support ourselves at that range. So when you can have enough strength and you can apply strength in your stretch, your body will allow you to go to the depths of your stretch. Unless there is an impingement according to the way that your skeleton is built. So some people don't take certain poses because their skeleton literally will not let them. And if that is you, take what you need. Butterfly is available. Feet together, knees wide. Take whatever feels best in your body. Now, if your body can go there and it's just resisting, apply strength. Thanks for being here.
Slowly rise up. I invite you to a seated position, something that is supportive to you right now. Spine is long. Press the sit bones down. Extend the crown to the ceiling. Hands can rest on thighs or palms stack. Gaze is softer, eyes closed. Settle in for this moment. We'll sit here for a minute or two to ground into our body, to feel our breath, to notice the body breathing. Take another breath in. Slowly let it go. We move so that we can find stillness. The purpose of asana in itself is to create a strong, stable, and balanced body so that we can sit comfortably for meditation. Wink your eyes open, hands meet at heart center. May you continue to lead with love, for love will certainly follow. Hands to the mouth. May you speak with kindness and with grace, with gratitude and with power. Hands to your forehead. The big, beautiful, bright light within me sees, honors, cherishes, loves, and is inspired by the big, beautiful, bright light within each and every one of you. Inhale. And as we bow together, we say,
Namaste.
beautiful job. Glad to have you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video and the next Yoga for Strength to many more. Peace and love.